with Dakota Caldwell, and I'm doing a photo shoot here at the Space in Milwaukee. You guys are going to get exclusive behind the scenes footage. Let's go.
Been friends since 1995. Growing up, same street, you, me, my ride or die. All the years they would grow us apart, yeah. Moved away, but you're still in my heart, yeah. Call you up, how you been? Can we play a rewind? Yeah, those other guys you choose, they don't care, no, like I do. I've been waiting on you. Oh, oh. I've been waiting on you for so long, and it's killing me to see you there with a broken heart. If you knew, I've been waiting on you. Oh, oh. I've been waiting on you coming like a wrecking ball, crying on me, saying how they make you feel so small. When the rain couldn't get any clearer, I'm the one holding up all your mirrors, baby. Hurry up, back to me, why'd you ever move on? Yeah, yeah, you're making me confused. I'm the one that you should choose. I've been waiting on you. Oh, oh. I've been waiting on you for so long, and it's killing me to see you there with a broken heart. If you knew, I've been waiting on you. Oh, oh. I've been waiting on
All right, so I know we are live. Let's make sure that they can hear us.
So we're live now?
Yeah, we live.
Okay.
All right, so while I was letting the video play, somebody commented. All right, so are you watching this back on the Jesus Christ? Can you see me? No, you can't see me. Are you watching this back? Are you watching this back on another device?
Yeah.
Play. All right. Somebody commented. Okay. All right, so are you watching this back on the? Do you see that comment by Anthony Anderson?
Yes. Yeah, I can see it.
When all right, let me take that mask off. Anytime somebody comments, I can pop the comment onto the screen like this. So you should be able to see it.
Are you talking about on the playback or on here?
On the stream, on the live. Now, anybody that's watching this on Facebook, anybody that's watching this on Facebook and YouTube, you guys are, I don't know, I want to say like 10 seconds behind. So to you, it would be in real time, but to Asia, as she watches it back from her other device, um, it'll be 10 seconds behind for us. So somebody named Shayla Peel said hi.
Hi. Hi, Shayla.
Well, Copy said LOL. Give me 1 second. Let me mute my phone while I'm at it. Let me mute my phone. Anthony also commented again. And he said, you still being brand new with this technology. Look, I told y'all, I've been telling people for months, I'm about to turn my whole place into a YouTube studio. So don't laugh at the little stuffed animals that's in the back. I knew my daughter, she prefers that to be in the video. But yeah, my whole apartment, at least my living room, will be my Facebook and YouTube studio, and then my bedroom is going to be my Twitch for my streaming. So this is going to give me more reason, Anthony, to not come out the house unless I'm going to the gym. Definitely don't plan on coming out the house. Rough Copies said, what is your YouTube? Give me a second, Rough Copy. I will post it in the comment section. All right, give me a second. In fact, yeah, I'm posting it in the comment section.
I've been modeling for this past year. So I just started like seriously modeling this past year.
Okay, Anthony, you gotta let me control the conversation, Anthony. I ain't even introduced us yet.
We'll get
and
into
Anthony already asking
he already asking questions.
He already asking questions already. I ain't even got to the introduction. See, so this is the part where it's like I can't control the comment section. Usually when I do this, a lot of times when I do this private, and I'm able to, do all my introductions and all that stuff. But give me a few minutes, and then I'm gonna go ahead and we go start conversation. Speaking of that, if Rough Copies, if he's still watching, shout out to Rough Copies. He's a photographer and videographer. I know he do other stuff, but I mainly, personally, I know him photography and videography wise. Shout out to Rough Copies, especially for that virtual fashion show that I seen that you recorded. I watched it on YouTube, the whole video too. So I didn't watch a few minutes and then dip out. I actually watched the whole thing. So shout out to Rough Copies for that. I thought that was nice. All right, what else do I have to do? Let me close that down. All right, so we are live. Okay. All right. Anthony's being rude on stream. Shout out to 8x10 photos too. He think he's going to quit doing. He think he's going to put photography in the back burner, but I ain't gonna let him. I ain't gonna let him leave the game. Asia, he playing. Tell him to get to the interview.
I'm just
Look,
waiting.
it's a whole lot of promotion and posting that I got to do right now that I can't do until I go live because I got to send people the link to the live. All right. Let me take these questions off the screen. And go ahead and start this conversation. All right, so I'd like to welcome everyone. Nobody comment on that right there. Okay, these stuffed animals. My daughter called me before I went live twice. I told her to watch it back. Her stuffed animals will be in the live just for this one. But welcome. I would like to welcome everyone to EVON TV. EVON, the name EVON is my daughter's middle name. But I am your host, John. My guest today is Asia Maria from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And I'm gonna go ahead and give you all a history of Asia. I know we talked about 2 or 3 weeks ago. So you know everything that I'm about to say. But I forgot when it was. But I first seen Asia on Instagram. And she didn't have a lot of photos on her page. And I think when I seen her, she was posting some digitals from Hannah. What's that? Hannah Nicole or Noel?
Yeah.
Yep, from
Hannah Noel.
Hannah Noel. So my job for what I do is for me to know everybody that's up and coming, anybody who wants to model. It's my job to know who they are, even though I may not speak, which I usually don't speak to people first, I usually don't speak to people first because I don't like talking. Now, I wasn't following her on Instagram or on Facebook. Well, I didn't even know she had a Facebook. But I wasn't following her on Instagram at all. But I still knew who she was. Now, I really knew who she was when she became a BTS model. And I seen the photo where y'all were on the bridge in the blue jeans. What, lime? It was lime green, right? Lime green?
Yeah. I had on orange.
Orange. Yeah, so that was the second time I seen her. And then I had to see her all on Facebook also because everybody was sharing her photos. Now, I told her this. If I would have known when I seen her the first time that she was that good, I would have said something. I just hate speaking to people first. But if I would have known she was capable of what she does now, when I seen her the first time, I would have said something. But now I have her here. And I still would not have said nothing, but she wrote me first. So all they did was open up the gates to us being here right now. Let me pop these comments up on the screen. All right, so we got Anthony Anderson's comment. You know, what did it say? You know, you be body slamming those animals. Did you say animals?
Yeah,
WWE style.
Your stuffed animals.
Oh, okay. Earl said, "Oh, she is so pretty."
Thank you.
Rough Copies. The reason why I keep calling him Rough Copies is because I don't know how to pronounce the J word. So I know them as rough copies. I just don't know how to pronounce the J word. So my bad, rough copies. That's why I keep calling you rough copies. He also said, good looking B. We got to stay in the future with this. It said, Asia, tell him to get. Rough Copies also said, dope live audience. Rough Copies also said, I saw her BTS video today. Shit was dope.
Where are you seeing these comments? Am I not getting them?
Are you actually clicked into the stream?
Yeah, I'm clicked into it.
Yeah.
But it's probably lagging, like the comments probably aren't coming as
Brooke also said, oh, not Brooke. Well, she didn't also say, but Brooke Smith, who I was on live with earlier this week, she said, hey, Jonathan. Hey, Asia.
Hi, Brooke. Thank you for joining the live.
All right, so Rough Copy said is Jalali. So Jalali Bay is who I keep calling Rough Copies.
Okay.
Rough Copies, if I'm correct. Hold on, y'all. Before I get into this interview. Rough Copies is a videographer and photographer from the city of Milwaukee. Anthony Anderson is also a photographer and videographer from the city of Milwaukee. Instagram is 8x10 photo. He said, where do you see yourself in a year, Asia? Goals.
Do you want me to answer that, or you
You go ahead.
Okay. In a year, I hope to be doing more. As far as like photo shoots, working with other people, I hope to get bigger opportunities, maybe opportunities that are more out of the state. And yeah, that's really it for right now. I'm just taking baby steps. I'm not trying to overwhelm myself with like a bunch of goals, like, huge goals right now. I'm just taking it like slow and just doing what I can. So for me, my biggest goal is just to get those opportunities. So
what's your ultimate goal? Do you have an ultimate goal in modeling?
For me, because I am shorter, modeling, like the modeling world has changed a lot. It has become more open to other people, and it's become more diverse. So for me, to be honest, like I couldn't really see myself being like this huge famous model because I am shorter. I'm 5'3". So, for supermodels and stuff, they like those girls to be around 5'7" to 6 feet tall, and I'm not. So for me, it would be a blessing just to be able to work with maybe like some sort of a brand like L'Oreal, Maybelline, something like that, doing modeling for those type of brands. For me would be like a goal, like a big goal.
All right, so I got to say something about what you said when you said the height thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have the height of a high fashion model,
Mm-hmm.
if you don't fit the requirements of a high fashion model, it does not mean you can't be a successful model.
Right.
Only 1% of people who model actually fit the criteria, that actually fit the requirements in the criteria of a high fashion model. So just because you're short doesn't mean you can't be successful, right? Don't mean you can't get paid and do it for a living. I know majority of models who model, they do call themselves a high fashion model, which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
But let me tell it, even though I'm not a big guy, but let me tell it, it's better they hear it now than to let one of those big people tell you that
Mhm.
you just don't fit the requirements. Majority of models are commercial models. So when
Mhm.
you walk into Macy's and JC Penney's and you get those ads, like those little, what do you call those? Catalogs or whatever it's called in the mail.
Yeah. Mhm.
Those are commercial models. Um, you can make a lot of money doing that.
Mhm.
Run fashion shows. When you're a high fashion, when you're in the top 1% of models, yeah, obviously you make the most money. But I've been telling models as of lately, whatever your ultimate goal is with modeling, let modeling be a gateway to whatever you actually want to do.
Right. Mhm.
Um, because majority of models will never be signed to a major agency because they do
Mhm.
have those high fashion, those certain height requirements when it comes to the agencies.
Right.
Um, any model who does not fit those requirements should be trying to get signed to a talent agency and not one of these big major agencies. So I know models who are 5'2",
Mhm.
getting paid $1,000 to be in music videos that literally do modeling for a living,
Mhm.
making more money than girls who are assigned to modeling agencies. If you're good, then you're good. Yeah, you may not be able to do Victoria Fashion Show or Victoria's Secret Fashion Show and do all the other major shows, but it don't mean you can't be a successful model.
Right.
So I think you can do it. You know, we already had this conversation off of
Right.
online
Mhm.
or in over the phone, but still, you know, obviously, you know, still dream big when it comes to modeling. Your height does not matter. Tattoos does not matter. Skin complexion does not matter. Body type does not matter. You can, you know, obviously you may not be able to do the stuff that you absolutely want to do, but it don't mean I tell people do what you can naturally do. So if you're short,
Right.
don't be trying to do the same stuff that these girls that's 5'9" and 5'10" and 6 feet be trying to do
Right.
because you just can't do that. I know a lot of times on Instagram, I see a model, the little tag on her Instagram, it'll say high fashion model, and she's 5 feet.
Mhm. Right. And you know what? To be honest, since doing it this year and starting this year, um, that's kind of what I've just been learning over time is that really it just comes down to me and my confidence because I overcame a lot of obstacles. Obviously, like I knew what I had up against me. I knew like I was short. I knew that, the modeling world is really looking for a certain type of model, but it really made me feel like it made me want to go harder, and it made me want to use my platform to encourage other young women, and just encourage people overall to just go for your dreams and your goals and don't let anything hold you back because that's what's kind of stopping me in the beginning because I felt like I wasn't good enough for that career. I felt like I wouldn't be able to do it. But once I started, it really started to build up my confidence, and I just went for it. And now I'm getting opportunities, and I'm getting noticed, and it's been working out. So I just encourage people to go for what they want to do, and don't let anything stop them.
All right. So I think you replied to these comments, but I'm gonna pop them up on the
I think I
screen.
replied to mine.
Yeah. So a few of these comments you replied to. I'm gonna pop them up on the screen for the people who are watching on YouTube who can't see the comments that's on Facebook.
Okay.
Um, Brooke Smith said, giving me Lil Kim vibes, especially with the mole. Beautiful.
Oh wow. Thank you.
Anthony said, I don't know what that, I don't know. um, Rough Copy said, I am a movie director, online content creator, a ex-YouTube celebrity at Rough Copies at, what's that, YouTube? All right, speaking of that, for anybody that's wondering what I'm looking at, I got a computer screen here, I got a monitor here, so it's easier for me to read the comments here instead of looking on the actual screen. Rough Copies also said, our Black women are fine.
Thank you.
Oh, all right, so we need you. Anthony has a test for you on live. Okay. Now she is a YouTuber, so I'm quite sure she knows she can do this.
Not a test.
Anthony said, fun moment, please give me five different facial expressions. Again, just for fun. Start with surprises, sultry, feral brow. Look, you got the last two. You got the last two expressions. Thank you. Now he could be asking you this because he trying to scout you for a shoot. All right.
Okay.
All right. So the first one was, you know what? Let me go back and read this. The first one,
Like L'Oreal, Maybelline, something like that.
the first one was.
He trying to scout you for a shoot.
Whoa.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So the first one was, give him a surprise look.
A surprise look. Okay. Okay.
All right. Then he said, give him.
That's all I can do, really.
He said, give him a sultry look.
Okay.
I'm definitely turning that into my thumbnail. Don't even worry about it. Then he said, give him a furrowed brow look. I'm not quite sure what that means.
Me neither. Like,
Anthony Anderson, what is a furrowed brow look?
like he want me to make my eyebrows like look angry, like an angry expression.
I have no idea. I have no.
Hi, Isabella.
Hold on a second. Then he said, oh no, Rough Copy said she's 5 feet. Yeah, I didn't know you was that short either. Right? I didn't know you was that short until I seen you in a photo with other models.
Yeah.
And I knew one of the other models that was in the photo was short.
Yeah.
So then that's what I had no idea. She looks taller in her videos.
Do I really? I feel like I look short in my videos.
Now that people know, well, now that I know you short, yeah, you do look short.
Yeah, I'm short.
But before I knew how tall you were, yeah, I didn't think you was that short. He said he loved those answers.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. So he said you're looking for bigger opportunities. What are those bigger opportunities?
I guess for me, like you were saying before, anybody, if they put their mind to it, can go for what they want. So for me, obviously my ultimate goal would be like to eventually get paid from what I'm doing, to be able to be featured in bigger brands, maybe magazines, maybe do TV, things like that, I would say.
You can always be featured in my magazine.
Thank you. Hopefully
actually,
that will be happening soon. So.
When you did that shoot with Dakota, because Dakota's been in my magazine. He's been in my last. I think he's been in my last 3 magazines.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I was hoping he sent me those photos. Matter of fact, let me get Dakota in here. Hold on. Let me get Dakota. Let me go ahead and get Dakota up in here. But I was hoping he sent me those photos because I seen that y'all was doing the behind the scenes, and I literally was just waiting for him just to um, send me those photos.
Okay,
Shout
Anthony
out.
said yes, an angry expression. So he
Oh,
wants me
okay.
angry.
Yeah, give us the angry.
I think I'm too happy to be angry right now. Okay, let me see. Um, did my face even move really?
It doesn't look
Did you
like you
guys?
just look down.
I can't do it right now. I'm laughing too much. I really can't do it right now. Let me see.
Shout out to Shay Gray.
Yeah, hey Shay.
Shay Gray was giving me a difficult time in the gym yesterday. I thought she was mad at me. I'm like, why you come in the gym happy and then mad within like 5 minutes? I thought I did something wrong. Like she just left. But she did come. She did come back today, and she squatted 160 pounds for her first time
You
ever
and Shay were
squatting.
working out. You guys had a workout.
Yeah. I do personal training on the side, so
Yeah.
it's a few models in the city that comes to the gym, and Shay is the latest one. So shout out to Shay Gray.
What? If you don't mind, what gym are you at?
I'm at Planet Fitness at Midtown.
Oh, okay.
So just as a heads up for everybody that's watching this in Milwaukee, if you come train with me in the gym, it's go hurt. Anthony Anderson knows for sure it's go hurt. He ain't been back and worked out with me in 2 years. Since then. Um, Shout out to Isabella. Now, I know who Isabella. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce her last name, but Isabella, if you are watching, shout out to you. Shout out to Shay Gray, another
Naya's
local.
on here. Hi, Naya.
Hold on, why am I not seeing all these people pop up? All right, hold on. Shout out to Shay Gray. She's a local model from Milwaukee. Shout out to Lanaya, who was supposed to have been did this with me like 5 months ago. Naya is also a local model from the city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So how did you get into modeling?
Um, well, I've always been into doing creative things. So modeling was something that I always kind of wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
How I started off was just taking pictures on Instagram. I started taking photos that were more related to fashion because that's what my Instagram was about and that's what it was based on in the first place. So I started taking more fashion based pictures and I just kind of went from there. And eventually I started to get into my own style. So like if you look on my page on my main Instagram, you can see that the aesthetic looks similar. Each picture kind of looks similar. And so once I started doing that, I just really started to promote myself heavy. And that's kind of how I started. I just pretty much started on Instagram.
How long you been on Instagram?
I've been on Instagram for a while now, but I've changed it up a couple of times. So, like, I restarted my Instagram page and kind of deleted stuff, added stuff. So, this right now, like with my whole modeling and everything, and all the photos that you see, has been mainly from this year. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
All right, so let me pop these comments up on the screen. Man, these comments is coming in fast. All right, y'all, give me a second. Give me a second. So we have Sharita. She must have joined in, or she must have seen when somebody said you was 5 feet.
Okay.
She said it's called fun size.
Yeah, snack size.
Rough Copy said, I think the BTS video that Rough Copy seen was he said it was just you in the backdrop in your video. It probably was on your YouTube. Yeah, I think it was on your YouTube.
No, I don't have any BTS content on my YouTube channel.
I know you got a video. You got a video with that same kind of background that you in right now. What were you doing in that video?
I'm trying to think because I don't.
Was it a review?
Yeah, I mean, like the only videos that I have up right now on my YouTube channel is a Christian video, a hair review, and then 2 videos of behind the scenes of me modeling. But that's it right now. So I'm not really sure what they're referring to. And then on my page, I'm not sure like what video. I would have to go to my page to see what they're referring to.
All right, so Lanaya said waiting on you. I think she is referring to
You guys doing a lot.
Yeah, to our live.
Yeah.
Anthony Anderson. What else? My bad. It's Shanita. My fault.
Is Shanita watching?
Yeah.
I need.
She just commented. Rough Rappy said he's seen the video of you in Space MKE.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and he meant BTS as in behind the scenes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Shout out to Lynn that just joined. McKinley.
Hey, Brooke.
Oh, Anthony Anderson said he didn't get his other 2 looks. What is your other 2 looks? You did the surprise look, the angry look, the sultry look. I'm not quite sure what the other 2 looks are, Anthony.
I think he said the last 2 were supposed to be on me. I can just do whatever I want. But right now, I don't have any looks to provide. So
all right,
I'm sorry.
Give me your selfie look.
My selfie?
Your selfie look.
I think this would just be it. That would just be my selfie look. A nice smile.
Lynn said, "Oh, with the hard eyes." Hold on, let me go to it. With the hard eyes. Okay, so Shay got a look for you. She said, "Give us adorable."
She said, "What?"
Give us adorable.
Shay. Sis. This is it. That's adorable for you. That's it, sis.
Anthony Anderson said, "Too easy."
I'm sorry, y'all. I was just not prepared to get on here and be doing a bunch of facial poses.
Look, usually the reason why I be live for so long, majority of the time, is because the comment section typically takes over the interview. Right. So it's like, instead of me sitting up here asking people what may be boring questions, I usually let the comment section control it.
But I think
Sh-
people want to know too, though. I think people want to
I
know,
know.
and
Yeah, we're about to talk about some stuff.
they want to get to know me.
Shout out to Drea. Just joined.
Is she on here?
Drea Angel.
Hi.
Shout out to my guy.
She said, "Give me."
Shout out to my guy Tay Roberts.
Girl.
He gave me a shout out back. All right, so last look. Rough Copy said, rough Copy said, give us Queen Bee.
Queen Bee, Beyonce. Is that what you're referring to?
No, I think he's talking about Lil. I think he's talking about Lil Kim.
Oh, Little Kim. Oh, I don't know no looks about Little Kim now.
So you've heard that before?
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, I know who Little Kim is.
No, I'm talking about
off the top of my head.
You've heard that you look like how she used to look when she was. Jesus Christ. When she was
I've
like,
never heard that actually.
Yeah, I thought that too.
When she was younger?
No, not when she was younger, like
Yeah,
when
I've
she was
never
like
heard that.
attractive. Because right now she looked different.
Listen, I've never heard that. No, this is actually my first time hearing that.
Yeah.
That I remind somebody of Little Kim.
Tay said, how what do you say? How can I start? She's adorable. Tay says he has a question. Tay, whatever your question is, go ahead and ask.
Let me grab my phone.
All right, so let's go ahead and talk about some stuff. Dre said Lil Kim when she was natural.
Man.
Oh, wow.
Little Kim was absolutely beautiful. She still is.
Yeah.
You know.
She just look different now. That's what I say.
But she's still beautiful. She's still
all right,
beautiful.
y'all got all these Lil Kim comments.
Lil Kim comments.
Anthony said, wow, Lil Kim is still fine.
She absolutely is so pretty.
Lynn said, I can see where you coming from with that Lil Kim.
I've never heard that. You know what I've been getting a lot too lately? Like, I guess sometimes in some of my photos is Meg the Stallion. Like, I'm just like, okay, I guess. But that's what I've been getting a lot too lately. I'm just like, oh, okay.
All right, so I do have a question. I just want to know if you know. What kind of modeling do you do?
Me? I really want to get into doing more creative shoots. I would say right now, to be honest, I haven't done enough shoots to say what kind of model I am. Because I feel like I would really be able to answer that if I had a lot more shoots under my belt. For this past year, all the photos that I've really taken, I've done like at home photo shoots. So I can't really say like what area I find myself to be best in, because I haven't done enough. I really would like to get into more creative shoots. But at the same time, I would like to do commercial shoots. I would like to do more fashion shoots, but I just haven't done enough to really say like where I'm at specifically.
All right, so speaking of, I did not see Shay comment. She said, tell us about some types of shoots you're inspired to do, clothing, etc. I don't know if I missed that part. Do you have any upcoming shoots? I know I asked you this a lot, but I don't think I asked you this in a couple of days. Do you have any upcoming shoots?
Someone reached out to me to do a bridal photo shoot in January. So I'm just trying to see if I'm confirmed for that or not. But The next shoot that I have coming up is with Shay and the rest of the girls. We're going to be doing a Christmas themed photo shoot. So
Mm-hmm.
that's the next one that's coming up for me. And then whatever I decide to do on my own.
All right. So Tay Roberts said, "What's the best way to get into modeling?" If you were speaking to somebody who wanted to model and they wanted to get into it, how would you tell them they can start?
I would say if you're a beginner and you're looking to get in, I would say start taking your own photos. Take lots of selfies, take lots of do at home photo shoots, because that's how I started. And just take a lot of photos, do fashion shoots, do creative shoots, whatever you can think of. And then the next thing that I would say is start promoting yourself. Start putting yourself out there so that people can see who you are. Because if people can't see you, then no one's going to know what you do. Nobody's going to know that that's what you want to do. People are always looking to work with others. So if you put yourself out there, eventually those opportunities will come to you. So that's what I would say. That's what I would say start doing. And also apply for modeling agencies. Start reaching out to them. Somebody will pick you up. You just have to put yourself out there.
All right. So, you ever got paid for a photo shoot before?
Paid? Not yet. No.
Do you know how to go? Well, I don't know. Well, do you know how to go buy it?
What do you mean? Like, as
Like
far as
getting a paid shoot? Because I usually tell models if you've never been paid for a shoot, it's probably because you're not asking.
Well, like I said, I haven't done enough shoots with people. Like literally the only shoots I've done has been with BTS. And that was when I was under their agency, which I'm no longer affiliated with. So, you know what I mean? Like I haven't been able to work with people enough to be able to say this is what I charge for my time. All the photos that you see on my Instagram, I've taken myself. So I haven't really been able to do that. But now that I am by myself, it gives me the opportunity to be able to work with other people and let them know this is what I charge if we're going to work together. But I also
Shade.
feel like, to be honest, I also feel like if you don't have a big enough portfolio at the same time, it can be hard to kind of ask for that, to ask for payment because people don't know your work outside of you taking your own photos. You know what I mean? Like it's good to have photo shoots under your belt from other photographers because people want to see that. They want to know that they want to know what they're going to get. So that's where I'm at right now.
Shay said, "What modeling risk are you scared to take?"
I don't really have a risk that I'm scared to take, but right now, I wouldn't do like nude photo shoots or anything like that. But I don't really necessarily have a risk that I'm scared to take when it comes down to modeling, as far as like creatives and stuff. Um, but I wouldn't do like nude modeling. That's just not where I'm at right now. Um, Lingerie, stuff like that, just not there. But yeah, I don't really have any like risk or anything that that I'm scared to take. I don't really have that right now.
Anthony said,
Mm-hmm.
"Gotta go. Nice meeting you, Asia. Thank you, John,
Bye,
for
Anthony.
what you do."
Bye, Anthony. Thank you for joining the live and supporting.
For everybody that's watching, click her Instagram link. For everybody's watching on Facebook, click her Instagram link in the caption. Follow her on Instagram. I do agree with everyone that she needs to use her Instagram more.
I try.
We go work on that. Drea said, "What would you charge?" Do you know how to? What is the word for it? I can't think of the actual correct word for it. I know what she's trying to say. I'm just trying to figure out the other way of saying it. You
Are
do
you
music
talking about?
videos?
You said what?
You do music videos?
It depends on the song, and it depends on the music, like the music video, like how it's gonna be set up. I don't just do anything.
Have you had for? I know you haven't. You probably haven't been doing that many shoots and stuff like that. Well, I know you haven't did that many shoots. But what's the most fun part about modeling? What's the fun thing about it?
Um, I think the fun part about modeling, I think first of all, you have to like it, because I feel like if you don't like it or you're not into it, it won't be interesting for you or it won't be fun. But for me, I think for me, the funnest thing about modeling is just being able to um, be myself and to feel confident and to just do something that I really love. I think for me, it's the creativeness of the photo shoot that makes it fun. Um, just having, just kind of like having something come together and seeing that you did that for me is fun. So I guess that's really it for me.
Shay said, "How did you discover yourself and your style?"
Oh, um, well, I've always been like, does she mean as far as like fashion? What do you mean, Shay? Like as
I
far as
think she
fashion,
mean
or
as a
me
model. Like, how
modeling
did you? Yeah, I think she said for Instagram.
for Instagram? For
I
me,
think those two comments go together.
yeah, yeah. For me, how I discover myself is just literally just by being myself and um just putting out things that are me. Like I've always been a girly girl. I'm really into fashion. I know what I like. So that's what I put out and that's what I put forth. Certain things that even if it's cute, I may not put that out there because it just doesn't, I feel like it doesn't represent me well. So for me, that's just kind of how I found myself as a model and on Instagram, like my aesthetic and how I have everything set up. It's just really just by being myself, you know?
What do you do for fun?
You said, what do I do for fun?
Yeah.
Um, I like to dance. I'm really into, like I said, creative. So I like to dance. Um, I like to go out, bowl, go to the movies, little stuff like that. Um, I'd like to do anything that's like eventful for me. That's what I like to do.
Was modeling something that you what am I trying to say? Was modeling something that you always wanted to do? Like
Yeah.
when you was younger, what did you want to do?
When I was younger, my ultimate dream was to become a singer. But
Uh
like I
oh.
said, when
Wait,
I
wait,
was
wait, 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 wait. You want to have a talent show live?
no, no, that's not my goal anymore.
All right. Okay, so it's not your goal, but do you still know how to sing?
Listen, who said I knew how to sing in the first place? Okay.
Okay, okay, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Listen, okay. But yeah, that was my ultimate goal was to be a singer. I wanted to do that for a long time. But for me, I liked a little of everything. So it wasn't like, this career is going to be my end all be all. You know what I mean? Like, if I could get into acting, I'm going to do it. If I can get into modeling, I'm going to do it. If I can get into singing, I'm going to do it. If I can get into dance, I'm going to do it. Anything that I like to do, I'm going to go for it if I can. And I feel like that's the mindset that a lot of people should have. Like, don't let, you don't have to just do one thing. If you like multiple things, go for it. Um, so I wanted to model when I was younger. But the thing about that is Milwaukee, especially back then when I was younger, didn't have opportunities. So it was very hard for me to get into that. You know what I mean? So after a while, I just kind of pushed that to the side. And more recently, I've gotten back into it, especially now that I'm older and there's a lot more opportunities now. I've been able to work on it. So
You see Drea comment?
no, what did she say?
She said he trying to put you out there.
Girl, yes. Listen, you really did. I'm like, no. But it's
Shay
funny.
said, what's your sign?
What's my sign?
Yeah.
Astrology wise? I'm a Taurus. I don't really believe in astrology, but that's what my
You know what? I don't either. It's people like, what's your
yeah,
sign? I'll be like Scorpio. I'll be like, oh, you this, you that. I'm like, look, I
yeah,
don't believe
no,
none of that stuff.
yeah.
But it's
But
some,
that was
some people that live,
by
they swear
astrology.
by it.
Yeah, nah.
They swear, they absolutely swear by it. All right, so let's see. Because my screen is moving slow.
Shay said we missing out. Girl.
Oh, so you can sing.
Who?
Has Shay heard you sing before?
No, she's talking about astrology.
Oh, she said y'all missing out. Okay, I thought you were
Yeah.
talking about like y'all missing out when it came to
Shay can sing though. We need
who?
to put her on here. Shay
Who?
can sing.
Shay.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to
If y'all
inbox
do a
me.
live, make her sing.
Oh no. Shay, I need you to inbox me right now so I can send you the link to join this room.
Oh, she can join?
Yeah, I can have 8 people join the stream or this
Oh wow.
broadcast. So Shay, go ahead and inbox me. I'm just gonna go ahead and put the link to the room in the comment section and just let you join that way.
Hi, Nita. Nita has joined.
Shout out to Nita.
She said she'll pass.
Yeah, she said pass. Drea said it shows that she's a Taurus, but it's actually
How?
very similar to the person.
Let me see. How? How does it show that I'm a Taurus?
Nita said, hey guys.
Hey,
Rough
Nita.
Copies said when people ask him what's his sign, he says stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of men are. I don't think we into
Astrology.
that sign stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Some people are. Some people are very much heavy into it, but I am not. I don't get down with that.
Is Nita a model?
Nita? No, she's not a model.
Okay.
Nita is in school for her medical degree, and so is Drea.
So I got a question. How do you define? Hold on one second. For everybody that's commenting on EVON Magazine fan page, when you guys comment, I can't pop it up on the screen. So anybody who's watching this shared video and you're commenting in the comment section, I can't pop it up on the screen. In order for me to pop your comments up on the screen, you would actually have to click the actual live video itself and then comment. Then I can pop it up and everybody else can see it. Shay said, what are the kinds of modeling for you so far?
I would say right now inconsistency. I like to have work, and I like for people to just be about their business. Like if you're going to put up some type of ad or something saying that you need models and then I contact you, like contact me back. You know what I mean? That's the way to be professional. And when it comes down to photo shoots, like I'm very professional. I'm on time. You know, I mean, if I have anything come up, I'm gonna let you know. But like, I'm on time. I make sure, you know, my hair, my makeup, and everything is done. I look good. So it's just like, you know, people, you know, people really look at the models, but you know, photographers and stuff, like, please make sure you guys are consistent and professional. You know what I mean? Because I just feel like you're wasting my time. You're wasting other people's time. So for me, it's just inconsistency right now.
Shay asked, "What are you looking for in an agency or leadership in this industry?"
Shay.
Matter of fact,
Okay.
I'm I want to know too.
Shay, sis. um, what I'm looking for in management is if I come to you and you're supposed to be my manager, um, it's just funny because, you know, can't really talk about it, but you know, I dealt with some things and as far as management, and it's just funny. But if I come to you as, you know, if I come to you and you're my manager, I expect you to be what you are, my manager. I expect you to go out and to find opportunities for me. Obviously, I can go and find my own opportunities as well, but I expect you to go out, find opportunities, bring them back to me. Um, and just help me whenever I need help. You know, if I need to reach out and I have a question, I expect you to be there. You know what I mean? I expect you to know some of the ins and outs. You know what I mean? Like, that's your job. That's the industry and the field that you're in. So I expect you to be able to do that. Um, that's kind of what I look for in management, is to manage, do your job.
All right, so I know what you're referring to,
Yeah.
but for a person that's been in modeling for so long, this is my counter rebuttal to
Mhm.
that. I believe that a model
Mhm.
needs to learn the business and how to manage herself, even when she has a manager. Because just because you have a manager does not mean, not referring this to you, but for anybody that's watching, just because you
Mhm.
have a manager does not mean you can just sit around and let them do everything and wait for them to do something.
Right.
You should
Right.
be, you still should be doing more for yourself than what they're doing for you.
Right.
I personally believe no model needs a manager until she gets her modeling to a point where it's like she absolutely needs that
Right.
extra help.
Right. Exactly.
Um, and I'm friends with photographers and friends with other people who have agencies and who manage models.
Mhm.
And I still say the same thing. I don't think any model needs a manager as
Mhm.
long as I don't think any model needs an agency until you get your modeling to a point where you need that extra. But as long as we got
Right.
our cell phones, you can manage your absolute self. You can get your own shoots, you can get your own paid shoots, you can get your own everything yourself. I
Right.
think the thing with management is models join an agency or they get a manager and they just stop doing stuff that they would be doing when they was by themselves. A lot of girls will have the ball rolling on their own, get a manager, and then that manager slows them down
Yeah.
because you know once you get a manager, you got to move at their pace.
Right.
Um, I promote models to control their own careers first because you want to be able to experience stuff and encounter stuff where you don't need somebody to speak for you. You know, where you don't need nobody to make your own decisions. I mean, to make your decisions, you make your own. It's like one of the
Right.
things about music artists that I like, that I enjoy, is independent music artists who use all these streaming sites to put out their own music to the world. Models can do the absolute same thing.
Right.
Thing I think the mistake I think models make, especially on social media, is they'll post a photo, a modeling photo, they'll post a selfie, they'll post a video. They only tend to comment back to the people that they know instead of all the people that they don't know. Um, I tell models to treat their modeling and treat their social media as if they already made it and talk back to everybody. The only way you could be able to sell posters and sell shirts and sell
Mm-hmm.
fashion show tickets is you have to, everybody that says something to you, you got to talk back, especially in the comment section. Everybody should,
Right.
if you got time to read the comments, you got time to reply to the comments. You know, I've had models ask me how can they become a brand ambassador for like boutiques and designers. I tell models, whatever your boutique is, whatever your local, because always start local, obviously. Try to aim local first before you start trying to reach out to these big brands and you ain't got nothing built. But reach out to a designer or reach out to a boutique that you like that's in your area. Go to the store or go online, purchase the clothes, do a photo shoot in the clothes. Don't tell them that you're doing it. Just do it. And then send them the photos and tell them that they can do whatever they want to do with the photos. Because a lot of boutiques and a lot of designers they got people all day asking them, how can I model for you? But they don't have nobody that's going out their own way and doing it themselves. I think models need to start taking initiative and control of their own modeling. Because nobody has to shoot you for free. You know, nobody has to do nothing for you. You got to do it yourself. But when it comes to a manager, no model needs a manager at all. Manage your own self. The same way that music artists put out their own music and record their own and they build their own fan base, models can do the absolute same thing. You don't need nobody to tell you what you can and can't do. Hopefully nobody that I'm friends with is watching this, because I say this every time I go on live. My slogan for this EVON TV is model manage your career. I like to talk to models who are not signed because I notice when I talk to girls who signed, they give me like those robot answers. Or you know, because I don't script it, so none of this is scripted. You had no idea what nobody who I go live with knows what we're about to talk about before we go live. Mm-hmm. I've had people who are signed who wanted to do this, who told me they couldn't do it unless they know ahead of time what we're going to talk about. Like, I'm not going to be sitting around writing down 20 questions to talk to you about, because that's not real.
Right.
You know, when we talk on the phone, you talk unfiltered. But then it's like we get live, you want to answer, you want to give me robot answers. I don't like that. This ain't no beauty pageant. And I'm not against managers, because it sounds like
what she was asking was like, if I was to get myself a manager, what would I be looking for? That's what I would be looking for. Like, before I was with BTS, before I was even signed to Hannah Noel, that's what I was doing, was I was promoting myself, putting myself out there, and I didn't know everything. And I know a lot more now, but if I was to get signed to another agency or get some sort of a manager, that's what I would expect for them. I would expect for them to do their jobs, or else it's no point of me being signed to you. You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to take a cut out of my pay every time I get an opportunity or something, then you should be doing your job. And that's what I expect. But other than that, like, I do agree. Models should definitely manage themselves, learn the ins and outs, and work on their own before they get with somebody. Because like you were saying, what happens is you get attached and you get used to being under someone and having someone to help hold your hand. And what happens if you're not with them anymore, or they don't want to continue the contract? Then it's like, well, where do I go?
The moment you break away from them, you become lost.
Yeah,
because you got so used to people. You got so used to somebody else doing everything for you and speaking for you. I don't know if you've seen that comment from Drea, but she said she is not in school.
Yeah, no, she's not in school. Nita is in school still, getting her medical degree, and Desandra already graduated. She graduated this summer. She finished a while back, so she's already working right now in the medical field. So congrats to her.
I forgot who said it, but somebody said Shay got good questions. Hey Shay, when we get off live, I need you to call me ASAP because I need a co-host, right? I don't always want to do this. I want to be able to set it up and then walk away and then let whoever's in the actual broadcast talk. So Shay, I need you as a call. So call me when we get off live. Shay said, I've noticed you've built a great network quickly. Any tips for newbies? Do you reach out to certain people?
Shay, is that question for me or Jonathan?
I think that's for me. As you say that, but we'll see when she comes back. Drea said, Asia been hustling. Drea also said, I think this is to the management after you get with a management response, but she said they act different.
I have to see her comment because
yeah, and then Shay said even referring to mentorship.
Oh, okay. So
Oh no,
Shay,
she's talking to you. She said you know everybody, so she's talking to you.
girl, I do not. I feel like to be honest, I feel like I'm really late to the game. Like, I feel like I don't know enough people, as a matter of fact. But how I've been connecting with people is by promotion. Because like I said, once you put yourself out there, people will reach out. They'll see your look, they'll see your work, and they'll decide if they want to work with you or not, or if they're interested. But once they reach out, that's now your contact. You now have them as a contact, and you can decide at that point what you want to do with that. So it's really like Jonathan was saying earlier, it's really on the model, because once you put yourself out there, people see you,
Yeah.
people recognize you, they see what you do. They might not say anything, but they're watching. So
Yeah, I know a lot of
that's how.
times when you are managed, when you break off, you lose those resources that you had when you was with them. So it's
Yeah.
almost like you lose certain opportunities when you break off. And being a person that runs a modeling team, I try not to do anything managers do because I don't want to be responsible for anything where a model feels like she's not doing enough, or if I hook her up with for the girls that's in my modeling team, when I connect them with a photographer, I tell them I connected you with that photographer. It's up to you to keep that relationship going. I'm not going to be third party in texting for you. I'm not going to talk to you. Then you tell me, let the photographer know I connected you. I need you to keep that relationship with those people going. Same thing with the boutiques and the designers here. When a designer uses one of the models, I may go to the shoot, but I'm not sitting around. I'm not talking for you. I'm not doing anything. I connected you for a reason. You have to keep that going.
Right.
It's not for me to keep something. It's not for me to make a connection for you, and then I got to keep it going for you.
Right.
Let's see.
I'm
So for
sorry,
everybody that's
by the
watching,
way, if I'm looking down a lot, I'm reading the comments. So
oh no, you good. For everybody who is commenting on my fan page, if you're just not joining, click the video itself and comment in the comment section, because every time you guys write under the shared video, it doesn't pop up as a comment that I can add to the stream. But I will read y'all comments. Somebody asked, what or who motivates you the most?
my family. My family motivates me. And I guess just wanting to succeed and wanting to do well in life. I'm very hard on myself, to be honest, very hard. And I want the best for myself. So I try and work as hard as I can. And I want better for my family as well. So that's what motivates me is um, just wanting to see myself do well, and wanting to do well for my family and everybody that's coming up behind me. Another thing that I've been thinking about more recently that's been motivating me is everyone who will come after me. Like, I don't have kids, but when I do have kids, I want them to have something. I want to leave a legacy. I want to leave something behind for them to have, which is why I'm in school for business, because that's going to give me the skills that I need to be able to create something that isn't just going to fall if something goes wrong. You know what I mean? Because modeling is a very inconsistent career. Um,
Yeah, it is.
Very
Yep.
inconsistent. It's one of those things where, like, for example, the whole COVID situation, like Hollywood shut down. Actors, actresses, models, rappers, singers were out of business technically. Like, they couldn't get paid. They weren't getting paid unless it was from something like their music, and their music was still on Apple, stuff like that. But as far as them being able to do work and getting paid like right then and there, that wasn't happening because of COVID. And I want to be able to have something where, something like that isn't just gonna knock me off my feet, or something where my kids will be able to have something. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, as a model, you never know when you gonna have your next job.
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
it can be immediately. You can have a job and it be immediately, or it can be weeks and months later.
right,
Um, so it's
right,
definitely it's definitely one of those fields.
yeah.
Um, do you get any criticism?
Um, I don't think that I'm like known enough to get criticism right now. I have not gotten any criticism from anybody. So, no. But I criticize myself. Like, I criticize myself. Like, I have so much that I want to work on as a model. And so I criticize myself, but not from anybody else.
Timeless
I
said,
cannot see comments.
yeah. So
I mean, I
timeless,
put it on the screen, but like in the comment section.
yeah. So timeless is, if I'm correct, she's watching from YouTube. So um, I'm not quite sure if you can see that. No, you can't
Yeah,
see
it
it.
says definitely take a class on selling. Yeah.
Yeah. So timeless, yeah, she's watching from YouTube. That's the reason why you can't see her comment on the Facebook stream. Um,
Yeah. And I think
so
they're referring
luckily,
to being in business.
luckily, I can pop questions up on the screen so that people can see um what other people are saying.
Yeah. But I think they're referring to me being in business. And yeah, I have taken, I think, one or two classes on selling that has to do with selling, um, marketing, different things like that. So yeah, they come in handy. One class that was very interesting that I didn't think would be that interesting was my class on, it was based around insurance. And so that's literally what the whole class was about, was insurance and learning about different insurances, I guess, and like what they're for, um, and how they protect you and why they're important. And it wasn't something that I really put a whole lot of thought into before, to be honest, before I took the class. But when I took it, it provided a lot of insight. And I was definitely thankful for it because it made me think about a lot. Definitely made me think about my future, as far as business, my life, because you need life insurance, health insurance, all that great stuff. It just made me think about a lot. So I was really grateful for that class.
So, um, I know you traveled to Atlanta for a shoot. Do you have?
Me?
Do you?
I
Yeah.
did not go. No, I
You
didn't go.
you didn't go to that shoot
Mm-mm.
in Atlanta?
Mm-mm. I didn't go.
Shay said, "What's the most surprising thing about you?"
Uh, I don't really think there's anything surprising about me, honestly. Um,
What is
I
something that people don't know about you?
um, I mean, I guess I like to draw. I haven't done it in a really long time, but I do like to draw. Um, um, I like. I mean, I feel like this isn't like uncommon. I feel like a lot of people are into like the DC and the Marvel and all that, but that's like one of my favorite shows right now is The Flash. I know they're working on that right now.
Man, the Flash
And
is a look.
that's my
Every
show.
time people want to sit around and watch 911, they want to watch
That's my
Dawson's
show too,
Creek.
though.
And
I
I'm
like
look,
I like
ain't
nine.
no show. I don't watch TV, right? I usually do YouTube, so I'm on YouTube a lot. When it's two reasons why I watch TV: to watch The Flash and to watch wrestling.
I
Because I still watch
you know
wrestling. The
my
Flash is the
family was
best TV show, superhero series, or show ever.
yeah. My family
Flash
was really
is
into
amazing.
wrestling. I don't like wrestling. Like it's
Yeah.
funny. It is funny, but it sucks now. But yes, I really like The Flash. If I could guest star on any show, it would be The Flash or Black Lightning, but that's ending. Um, what other shows?
Drea said 911 is fire.
911, that's the show. I haven't watched it though since like the second season, so I'm gonna watch
911
it.
is good, but it ain't no show on TV
I like
touching the
it
Flash.
because
Man.
I like it because it's not as brutal as Grey's Anatomy. Like I used to watch Grey's Anatomy, but I had to stop because it was too much. I was like, no, everybody's dying left and right. I can't. I'm like really cold right now.
Drea said, hold on. Drea said, surprising.
That's true. I just read
Most
her
people
comment.
are shocked that she's married so young.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I had an idea, but I wasn't sure.
yeah.
Right. So, same for Grey's Anatomy. I never watched Grey's
Yes.
Anatomy before.
You
I
said
never
what?
watched. Shay said same for Grey's.
No, what did you say? You said you don't watch it?
I don't think I've ever watched Grey's Anatomy before.
Grey's Anatomy is good, but it is so sad. Like it'll leave you feeling. I mean, it's good. I wasn't left feeling depressed after the show, but it's just so much that it's kind of overwhelming. So you just kind of have to be careful when watching it. But it's good though. It is good.
Shay said, I didn't know you were married.
Yeah.
Look, so
Yeah.
look, if I can be married, okay, I'm 35.
Yeah.
If I can be married right like today, I would be married too.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
There's
you know, when I was
nothing
in my
wrong.
20s, when
Nothing
I was
wrong with it.
when I was in my 20s, it's like I ain't never getting married. And then I had a daughter, and it was like, okay. Like
Yeah.
stuff started to change.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I'm glad like I didn't have kids, young or in a bad situation. And, you know, um, if it happens, it happens. It could have happened, but I'm glad it didn't, because when you bring a child into the world and they come into something like that, you don't think about how it affects them. You know what I mean? So, and people ask me that all the time. Why don't you have kids? Like, what do you mean? Like, like, what do you mean? Like, I want to be. It's not even just about being married. It's about being ready mentally, physically, and
Right.
spiritually. And I want
And
to make sure that
financially, because
yes,
kids are expensive.
financially. And it's like whatever I bring my child into, I want I want it. It's not gonna be perfect, obviously, but I want it to be right. So
My daughter wants this car. It's a car that little kids can sit in and drive.
mm-hmm.
And that car $400.
Yeah, my brother has one.
Like you
My
out your
little brother,
mind,
but my
baby.
grandpa got it. Yeah.
I'm not gonna spend $400 on a car that you might end up having a growth spurt and not be able to ride in it no more.
You got to get the big one. You got to get the one that at least an 8-year-old can fit in.
Oh,
How
I
old is
thought they
she?
were all the same size. I always seen little kids in them. I didn't know it was
Because I
any
know
one.
there are smaller ones, I feel like ones that, after a while it's like, okay. But there are some bigger ones. Like even I can still get in my little brother's. I'll be weighing it down, but I can still get in it. So there are some bigger ones.
Shay said, "Big Sky is Big Sky is the best new show."
What is that? I've never heard of that.
I ain't never see. She said it's the best new show. Ain't nobody heard of it, so I don't know.
Stop.
I'm not sure. Drea said, "Would you ever start a podcast?"
Who, me or Jonathan?
I think I think she's talking to you. Yeah, she's talking to you.
Actually, I have thought about it. I kind of do want to start one because there's a lot that just be on my chest. There's a lot that be on my heart that I just be wanting to talk about, or just even like something where I'm just encouraging people, I would like to do it. I just haven't, but I would like to do it. I would also like
I
to
tell models, she'll be back, y'all. I think she must have disconnected. She'll be back. But Anaya said Shay Gray, yes. I'm not quite sure if she's talking about the 911 show or the Grey's Anatomy show. I'm not sure. All right, y'all, let me see where Shay went. Everybody phone dies. Oh, she said, how do I get back on? All right, y'all, she coming back. All right, yeah, she coming back. Drea. Oh, no, that's an old question. My bad. Drea, would you ever start a... Speaking of that, for everybody that's watching, especially for y'all that's watching on Facebook, if y'all want to join this stream and actually be in the stream and you want to talk to Shay, inbox me and then I'll send you a link to the guest room where you can actually join the stream and talk also instead of having to type. All right, so Asia is back.
I'm back.
Asia is back. Yeah, so Lanaya said she said yes to Shay Gray. I'm not quite sure if that was Grey's Anatomy or 911, but she did say yes to Shay. And then Drea also said Grey's Anatomy also.
Oh, Jonathan, I can't hear.
You don't hear me?
My volume's turned up.
Do you hear me? I don't think she hear me, y'all. Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay. So, Asia, do you hear me?
What happened?
Hold on, y'all. Let me get her situated. 1 second. All right. So Drea said to talk to Shay or Asia. No, Drea, if you want to actually join the stream where you're actually in the stream itself, and you want to talk to Asia, just inbox me. And then I'll send you a guest room link. And now you say you're confused on what she tagged you. All right, y'all. Hold on 1 second.
Listen, I can't hear you.
You don't hear me? Hold on, y'all. Hold on 1 second, everybody. Asia. All right, she don't hear me. And I don't know why she don't hear me. Glow Optical, what's up? Everybody give me 3 seconds. Asia, you hear me? All right, y'all. Give me a second. Give me a second. Glow Optical, what's up? Asia says she can't hear the audio. Asia, I just inboxed you the link. Click that link one more time. If not, you might have to restart your phone and then come back in. Hey, Glow Optical, inbox me. I'm gonna send you the link to the broadcast. So you can join into the stream. Asia will be back. Just give it a second, everybody. Adriana, how you doing? Adriana, inbox me so I can send you the link so you can join into the stream. Asia will be back. She is restarting her phone so that we can get this started again. So she will be right back. Other than that, people talk to me. Talk to me. All right, y'all. Give me a second. Give me a second. Asia, if you're not doing nothing, come join the stream. Anybody who models who wants to join into this broadcast, inbox me. We wait on Asia to get back. All right. So, Asia, do you hear me now? Asia, you hear me? All right. She still don't hear me.
I can hear it through here,
You
but
can
I
hear it from there,
can't
but you just can't hear me.
hear it.
All right. Do you hear me now?
I can hear it through the playback, but I
All
can't
right.
hear
So
you like
she can
over
hear
the
it.
phone.
You can hear it through the phone. You can hear it through the phone, but you just can't hear me.
Yeah.
Uh,
No,
I'm not sure.
still through the playback.
Yeah, I can hear
I
you.
can do it through the playback. That's fine.
You can hear it through the phone. You can hear it through the phone, but you just can't hear me.
Yeah, from my
Right,
other
so,
device.
Shay is about to. Oh, Shay got to work tonight. All right, y'all. Let me. Matter of fact, let me refresh the stream, and I will be right back.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what's wrong.
All right, so Asia, can you hear me? Oh, she still can't hear me. Asia, that phone that you watching this stream on, click the link through there, and let's see if that works. All right, so Asia, can you hear me?
No. Yeah, my
Asia, that phone that you watching this stream on,
mm-hmm.
click the link through there, and let's see.
So you just want me to do it from this phone? Then I can do that.
Yeah. LG, what's up? He said this reminds me of Teddy and Teddy and Babyface. They versus battle. That was a good one. Matter of fact, let me pop that up. I'm gonna pop that one on the screen. This reminds me of Teddy and Babyface. Shay said, "Hi, Adriana. Where did her comment go? What do you do? What do you do? Hey, when I get off stream, when I get off of this, I will be on Twitch. So I don't know what you want to play. Matter of fact, we can play Gears tonight. We can play Gears tonight. So as soon as I get off this and I see you online, I'm gonna send you a party invite." Drea said, "Life happens." All right, y'all. Let me send her this link to this stream. And see if her other phone will work. Best say no more. I'm gonna stream as well, then. All right, cool. Speaking of that, let's go live on Instagram while we wait on Shay to get back. All right. Let's see. All right, so let's see where Asia is. How everybody doing on Instagram? All right, y'all. Let's see where Asia is at. Where is she at? Where's she at? For everybody that's watching this on Instagram, click the link in the bio. Come join the stream. For everybody that's watching this on Instagram right now, click the link in my bio and come join the stream. And I think Asia is still setting up. All right, so everybody's watching this on YouTube. Let's give her a few minutes. Thanks for featuring my story. You're welcome. Click the link in the bio on my Instagram page and come join the stream. How everybody doing on Instagram? All right, so I think you hear me now.
I'm sorry. Like, this is a mess.
All right.
But yeah,
So
now.
the phone that you own now, which iPhone is that?
So this is my iPhone 11, and this is what I was using to watch the stream on. But I was using the iPhone 7 to do the live because
Yeah.
it fits in my tripod area. This phone
Yeah.
does not. So I had
Yeah.
to kind of.
This phone looks way better.
It does? Really? What did it look like before?
I mean, before it looked good, but it looks way more crispy on the iPhone 11 than it did on the iPhone 7.
This phone.
Okay, wait. Let me turn this down.
All right, so for everybody that's watching this on Instagram right now,
I'm sorry.
I
Y'all.
am live. This is the behind the scenes right now of my live with Asia Maria. Click the link in the bio. Come join the live. Other than that, if y'all don't click the link, you just gonna be watching me. All right, so she asked me, how did you start your podcast? Now I think Dre's asking me that. I don't actually have a podcast. So this broadcast, I should say, the reason why I do this broadcast is because during quarantine, when we was on lockdown, it wasn't a lot of modeling going on in the city. I'm a magazine publisher, so I publish magazines and stuff like that, but it wasn't a lot going on. So the only way I could interact with people or interact with models was through this. This platform, my intentions with this EVON TV platform is to be able to talk to models and photographers around the world, and just talk to them. So that's the goal right now at the current moment. It's not necessarily a podcast because I'm not on any podcast apps or sites, but through this broadcast, I am able to stream on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, LinkedIn, and Instagram all at the same time. So this is just my way of being able to talk and interview people without being face to face. Is there anything out like this right now that y'all may know? I'm not sure, but that's the goal for this. The goal for this is to basically just to be able to talk to people live in front of other people and just get to know them and get to, know their ups and downs with their journeys and their advice and their tips and stuff like that. Now, I probably should do a podcast, but I don't know if I actually had the time to actually do an actual podcast. Shay said we lit. Shay must be going out. She has to be going out. So where do we leave off at? I totally forgot. You remember?
The last thing I kind of remember was talking about doing a podcast, but yeah, that was like.
For everybody that's watching this on Instagram, click the link in the bio. Come join the stream. What was I about to say? Let's go back to see if you missed any comments. Oh, this is I don't know if you've seen this comment on your phone as you watch it back, but Dre said this reminds her of Teddy and Babyface. I don't know if you know what happened between them, but they was doing an IG. Yeah, they was doing a IG versus. Yeah.
And Teddy's internet started messing up. Yeah, I really don't know what happened. Like, my phone didn't die or anything. The audio just cut out randomly, And when I went back to refresh it, it still wouldn't come back in, like, no matter how many times. So yeah.
All right, let's see. It says most people just upload their videos to YouTube and call it a podcast. I know. You are right. People just do that. Because I know there's people that just they just right now I can take the audio from this actual live and put it on a podcast. It just I already got like 10 Instagrams. I don't know if I want another platform that I would actually have to build up, but I do believe YouTube is the current and the future. So I will always be on YouTube doing this. Drea said she'll go live with y'all. I don't mind. Drea, DM me and I'm gonna send you the link. Just download the app and come join in.
Oh, that's the other thing. I didn't get into here with the app. I got in here with
the browser.
Regular browser.
Browser.
Put the link into the search bar.
Yeah, so you copy that link and put it into the
because the app really funny. It wouldn't let me into my Facebook account. It kept saying error. So it was just being irritating.
For everybody that's watching this on Instagram, click the link in the bio. Come join live on YouTube. Let me go ahead and get off Instagram so we can finish our conversation. But every time I'm thinking about pressing that X button, somebody joins. So for everybody that's watching this right now, go to Instagram, click the link in the bio. Join the conversation. All right, so
I'm glad the quality is better since I switched phones.
Yeah, you look way. It's also a fuller photo, so it's not like at first it was like right here.
Really, it didn't look like my screen.
That was how close it. Well, at least on my screen, it looked like it was like right here. Now it's like right here. And then I can see more your background.
Yeah.
Drea said she said you right. Right now. Yeah, Drea. Matter of fact, don't inbox me. I'll inbox you. Because if we're not Facebook friends, I don't know if she inboxed me. If she actually inboxed me,
I can send her.
Yeah, go ahead, send her that same link that you have. She should be able to use. Glow out. Okay, so I'm glad that you're back.
Yes.
You see Michael Lawson?
No, I did not see that comment.
All right, so he just commented. He said there is too much beauty in Milwaukee. So
thank you.
Glow Optical is the photographer who put me over, right? Because he's from Baltimore. So he shoots celebrities, he shoots reality stars. He shot for Essence magazine, he shot for big agencies. In 2016, I used to do this thing where every month I would bring a photographer from another state to Milwaukee to shoot models here.
Mm-hmm.
He's came the most. Now, I don't know if you've ever seen his work and you didn't notice it, but if you see any Milwaukee models with a GO watermark on their photo, he came to Milwaukee to shoot them.
Okay.
His Instagram is Glow Optical.
Yeah,
so
I'm still learning photographers. There are so many out here in Milwaukee, so many good ones. So I'm still learning, but I would love to see his work.
Yeah, matter of fact, I'm gonna put his Instagram link in the I'm gonna put his Instagram link in the comment section. Yeah, he's a photographer. I've been in Milwaukee modeling since '09. At one point in time, I got stuck. It was like I couldn't figure out what to do next. And he wrote me on Instagram and told me that he was thinking about coming to visit Milwaukee. And then that's how I got over my hump. I got that idea of, I did it for 2 years straight. Every month I brought another photographer from another state to Milwaukee to shoot models. It put me over locally, but it also made a lot of photographers hate my guts. Because people feel like you can't get these local models to shoot with me, but you can bring somebody from another state into our city and charge. That photographer would charge the same amount or cheaper, and 13 models a book in one day to shoot with them.
Yeah.
It had a lot of photographers here couldn't stand me.
Yeah.
But it's like I had to do what I had to do to get over.
Yeah. And I mean, you created opportunity for other people. So, people are always going to kind of be mad when something like that occurs, but it's just like, you're creating opportunity and space for other photographers. It's not like, they still can't work, it's just that photographer got chosen. And sometimes that happens.
Yeah, it was, them 2 years, it was like me versus it was only one. Okay, so from what I could think of right now, the only photographer at that time who I was really, really close knitted with that didn't pull away from me was Anthony Anderson. Everybody else pulled away from me. Then it's like once I stopped doing it, I became back friends with all the photographers who pulled away. But I understand it. I understood it. Yeah, you probably did feel like I was taking money out your mouth, but at the same time, I can't get y'all to help me. And the only people I know that was gonna help me was people that came from a whole nother state. So I had to do what I had to do.
Right. And that's understandable. You reaching out and people act like they don't want to give you that help. You have to go somewhere else. Like, it's understandable.
Rough Copies said Glow. Oh, Glow Optical is dope. All right, so I got some questions from you from the fan page that I can't pop up on the screen and that you can't read.
Okay.
All right, give me a second. How did you? Well, Optical said that's because Anthony is the man, humble and a beast. All right, that's good. Give me a second. Give me 3 words that your best friends will use to describe you.
I would say caring.
You said who?
I said caring.
Oh, caring.
Yeah, caring. I don't know, but my friend is gonna be on here. She wants to join our live, but I would say to describe me, I would say caring, loyal, and I don't know. I would say determined would be the 3 words, but I mean, we'll see once she gets on. If she gets on.
I don't know if I told you that, but you see Timeless, the person Timeless that has been commenting. That's Jessica Smith. She's also a photographer from here also.
Okay, I see her comment.
Yeah, so she said, I feel like that's a business, laughing but serious.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got to brand yourself and create desire. So yeah, that's Jessica Smith. So if anybody from Facebook sends you a friend request, it's Jessica Smith. That's who that is.
Okay.
Um, Rough Copy said Jessica's dope.
Yeah, I hope from this live that I get to hopefully work with some of the photographers and stuff that are on here, because I would love to. I'm still getting to know a lot of Milwaukee photographers. There's a lot, but it's nice and exciting because everybody brings their own creativeness to photography. So I can't wait to see some of her work once I get off.
Jessica's. Oh no, that was a Galactical. Michael Lawson said Brandon is everything. Brandon is everything. All right, so do you know how to actually get your work into a magazine?
No.
Matter of fact, when we get off, for everybody that's watching this, if you want to get your work into a magazine, this it specifically works for photographers. But any photographers that are looking to get themselves into magazines for free, big magazines and small magazines. It's a site called my bad, I was reading the comment. I just put the link in the bio. I mean, not the bio. I'm tripping. I just put the link in the comment section. I'll text you the link when we get off. But any photographers that's trying to get their work published, this is the #1 site that you can use. It's Caviar. Caviar.com. Also, for any models who need a portfolio, you need an online location for your images, use portfoliobox.net. I also put that into the comment section. Do you got a website, Asia?
Me? No.
Yeah.
No, not like a regular like website. I just use my Facebook page right now. But maybe once I get more work and different things under my belt, I'll go ahead and create one.
Yeah, that site, I think it's 70 cents a month, and you can get your own website. For models, you only need a about page, a contact page,
Right. And
like a page that shows your photos, a booking page, a social media page. You don't need a full-blown website. Just send somebody a link to see your photos.
Right.
Rough Copy said, would you shoot a music video? He said he's shooting one tomorrow.
Yeah, I would shoot a music video, but it just depends on the song and the video and what I would be doing.
Yeah, it says let him know so he can hit up the artist and link y'all. Yeah, so you got opportunity.
Right? I definitely will. I'm just very, very, very cautious and very free about like how I portray myself, how I carry myself, you know what I mean? So that's why I don't just accept everything, 'cause there be opportunities out there, but it's just not for me, all of the opportunities.
For everyone that's watching on YouTube, thank you. If you're watching this on YouTube and let me get a thumbs up and a share. Matter of fact, no, you ain't got to do neither one. Just subscribe. Matter of fact, I got 4 new subscribers, so thank y'all. But where Dre at? We waiting on Dre to get up in here.
She said she's trying to figure out how to connect it.
How to connect the live?
Yeah, that's what I've been texting her this entire time about.
He also, Rough Copy said, just being honest.
Yeah.
She said she would describe you as girly, a diva, and goofy. What are your pet peeves?
My pet peeves.
Mm-hmm.
I really can't think of any off the top of my head. Um, yeah, I can't really think of anything off the top of my head right now. So
Well, article asks me, when am I doing a plus size publication? I do got a plus size publication. The only issue with it is I don't get a lot of man, it's gonna sound so bad, but I don't get a lot of I don't get a lot of quality. I don't get a lot of quality content. Man, that's gonna sound bad. Yeah, I don't get a lot of quality content.
yeah, I was gonna say, why don't you like go more into it about like what do you mean by that?
So quality in the sense of Jesus, that's gonna sound so bad. I don't get a lot of quality of photos that,
You mean from plus size models?
yeah,
Okay.
just from that, just from it's also the same thing with men with my men's magazine. I don't get a lot of quality either. A lot of high quality photos. So that's the reason why it's hard for me to promote that one, because I don't get a lot. So I don't come out with it as much. But I do have one. It's called EVON. It's called Curved magazine. So it stands for curvy.
Yeah, I think once you really start working on that and finding what you need for that publication, I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be a great movement.
Now, my magazine, I still can't figure out how to pronounce this word because I always forget. I think it's Noir, Noir.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah. So now that magazine, I get a lot. I actually get more for that one than I do my regular EVON magazine. It's just that my EVON magazine is monthly. So that's the reason why that EVON in bold is my largest magazines.
It's no.
All right, she left again. Not sure what happened. Bring more for Jessica. If you Timeless, do you want to come? Or do you mean bring more photographers in the sense of chatting with them?
And I can hear the audio. Thank God.
All right. Yeah, Jessica Timeless told me to bring more photographers. You know what? Next week I'm gonna start having photographers on here.
Yeah, definitely. I think
It's just easier. The thing is, it's easier to get models. Models are way more open to
doing the interviews.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think that you should totally expand to people who are aspiring to become directors, producers, artists. Like, I think you should go beyond just modeling. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I was thinking about doing a music magazine.
Yeah.
And then my thing was everything I do is built around modeling. Yeah. And I ain't want to start doing modeling. And the next thing I know, I'm doing music. And then I got too much. It's easy for me to do everything modeling based because I built the last 12 years in my income is built around modeling.
Right. I just meant more of like when you go live like this, like I don't feel like you have to just keep it reserved for just models. I feel like you can bring on photographers, directors, because even though they're not necessarily models, they're still a part of the entertainment.
It's still part of modeling. Yeah.
Yeah. And they're looking for certain type of models. They can give their perspective and how they feel. And I think it would be good for up and coming models like myself to see what they want, what they're looking for, how they feel about certain things.
Yeah, when I first started this, it was Milwaukee Models, and I had one panel full of photographers, and them photographers was playing no games. So if you ever talk to a photographer, this is okay. So this is why I tell models, you know, after you shoot with a photographer, right?
Mm-hmm.
If anybody who stays after you leave, they usually discuss how the shoot went.
Mm-hmm.
So if you actually, okay, how do I say this? For all the photographers that's watching, if this is a secret, my apologies. When you're shooting a model, you're never supposed to say anything that throws her off to the point where it's like she knows for sure that she's doing bad, right?
Right.
You're always supposed to say you're doing good, you look beautiful, even if she's giving you a hard time. You know, after the shoot, when the model gone,
Mm-hmm.
that's when all the truth comes out.
Yeah.
And when I went live, I had 3 photographers.
Mm-hmm.
That live was real. And it's like, you know what? I can't put that out. But I mean, I should.
Y'all were
But
talking
it
about.
was scary. It was scary. So, you know, like the whole thing of you got a photo shoot at 4 o'clock and you show up at 4.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to do that.
Mm-hmm.
You got a photo shoot at 4. You're supposed to be on that backdrop at 4. You're not supposed to be walking through the door at 4.
Right. Right.
It's a photographer in Milwaukee named Roche.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen him let a model come in, go into the locker room,
Mm-hmm.
come out with her outfit, stand on the backdrop while he do like test shots,
Mm-hmm.
ask her is she ready, and then send her home. Because if your shoot is at 2:30, you don't come in at 2:30 and then take 15 minutes in the dressing room because you're getting dressed and taking selfies, and then come out and stand on the backdrop still taking selfies. That's not how it goes.
Right. Right. And
If
I
your
mean,
shoot is at 4, you're supposed to be on that backdrop at 4.
right. And that's understandable. That makes complete sense. Like you know, unless you get hair and makeup done there, you should already be there with
Yeah.
everything there.
And that's what makes when I talk to photographers scary. Because when I did go live with the photographers, I took myself out the stream.
Mm-hmm.
I just let them talk. Because it was like, oh my God. It was like, majority of these girls, they just look good. They can't pose. People been lying to them the whole time.
Mm.
And it's like, oh my God. I could never. I mean, it's good to hear. Because I had a makeup artist online too. And he was like, girls don't take care of their natural skin.
Mm-hmm.
They so used to having makeup on all their photos and on Instagram they only post the cute stuff. They never post how they actually look.
Mm-hmm.
So when somebody reaches out to you, when somebody goes to your Instagram and they see all your photos and you always made up, when they reach out to somebody else who may know you, they typically ask, do she actually look like that?
Mm-hmm.
Because you know, when you come to a photo shoot and the makeup is done on site, you got to come in natural.
Right.
And I heard makeup artists say models not taking care of their skin, not taking care of their eyes, their teeth. They want you to come in, make them up, and fix all that in edits.
Right.
Like we had all this. This is the conversation that typically you talk about after the shoot,
right.
or you
Right.
talk about in private.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to sit on live with him and talk about that.
Right. I mean, but it's definitely the truth, you know, as a model, like essentially your job is being you, like you yourself. You know, you are the brand, not clothing, it's not makeup, not, you know, shoes, like it's literally you. So you have to, you know, take care of yourself. And what I can say, as you know, from a model's perspective, what I can say is that, you know, you won't be perfect. I know I'm not perfect. So from that perspective, what I can say is that you won't be perfect. You know, as for the photographers and stuff that do feel that way, you know, it's just like it's a lot easier because you're just taking the picture. But as the model, you're the one that everybody is looking at. That the model is the person that everybody is relying on to get the job done. But to all the aspiring models out there with issues and such, um, don't feel discouraged. I think for me, what I do is it's all about just making sure that you come prepared. You know what I mean? Everything's not going to be perfect, but as long as I show up on time, I'm doing what's right. And I just prepare myself as much as I can. That's what matters to me. You know what I mean? Because nobody's going to be perfect. It's just not realistic.
Do you? Well, you. I don't know if you see that. It says NDA photography. He put not me. I keep it 100. He's another local photographer from the city.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Um,
I don't know exactly what they're referring to though.
yeah, I think this is the thing of his comment was referring to when I was talking about the photographer aspect.
Oh,
The
and
realness that photographers
their face.
give away from the shoot or after the shoot.
Right.
Um, I don't know if it's a rule. I don't think it's a rule, but maybe it's just me because I'm into fitness. I don't think models should eat before a shoot. Now, if you eat before a shoot, make it something light. Make it some fruit, something light.
Right. Something
Don't
like
go and eat a full course meal. Don't stop at Burger King on your way.
oh,
I know that happens because I can tell that it happens.
yeah.
Because, you know, typically after you get done eating, especially bad food, you bloated.
Yeah.
It's other stuff like if a photographer takes their time to edit your work, you don't throw a filter over it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, on social media. I usually tell models don't even post unedited photos and then tag the photographer in it. Like just be patient. Just let the photos be edited.
Mm-hmm.
Because you might like the photo and it might be cute, but you also got to understand it's somebody else's name attached to those photos.
Right. Right. Mm-hmm.
You don't want to be posting a photo where, you know, a lot of times when you shoot on white backdrops, it's dirty at the bottom.
Yeah.
You don't want to post that photo and say unedited photo. Just wait.
Right.
Just let it get edited first.
Right. And it's funny because it's also vice versa for models. Like, you know, I haven't personally, you know, known or seen a model. I guess you wouldn't really know, you know, unless the photographer says something or makes a comment. But, you know, it's important for photographers to know how to edit it and to make sure that they, you know, edit the photo properly and to the liking of the model, because just as much as it represents the photographer, it also represents the model. So it's just like, you know, if something doesn't look right or the lighting is off or something like that, it does make a huge difference.
Yep. I know one of the things I used to have a bad habit of was I used to have a really, really bad habit of literally like publicly saying I don't like a photographer's work.
Mm-hmm.
And what that used to do was it used to I always tell people you never know who's watching, right? It
Yeah.
used to kill my what is it called? It used to be photographers who looked up to me, who I didn't know they looked up to me. And I would say, oh, I don't like his photos. He got bad photos. And then they get back to him that I said he got bad photos, and now he hate my guts.
Mhm.
I've learned to stop. I learned to stop doing that. My way of doing it now is just saying it's just not for me. I do absolutely understand that, you know, all photographers don't shoot the same, they don't edit the same, they don't have the same eye for it. But it's two type of photos that I absolutely hate. One is when a model is standing on a white backdrop, and in the edit photo, it looks like she's floating in the white box.
Oh, okay.
I hate that because that means the photos are overexposed.
Too much.
Um,
Okay. Or I was gonna say like it's also probably too much.
it's too much light.
Too much at the bottom. You know how
No,
like
it's. Let's say right now I cut all my lights on, right, and
right.
I increase the exposure on my camera. You'll still see me, but my background will be blown out.
Right.
That's bad.
Yeah, that is bad.
And then the other thing that I hate is, let's say you shoot outside or you shoot on a white backdrop and you got a red dress on. It's like the edit of the photo. You be light skinned or you be dark skinned. Let's say I had on a blue or a purple shirt. I get my photos back, my skin look purple too. I don't know what you call that, but I've seen models shoot with photographers. They'll shoot outdoors with a red dress on, with a blue sky next to a building, and the model, she'll post the edited photos on Instagram, and her skin tone looks pink. Now, I don't know what that's from, but that's a bad photo. My opinion, it's a bad photo. It's just hard to tell a model or a photographer that's a bad photo, because usually, you know, people are really, really protective of their work. You know.
Do we have any more comments from anybody?
We do on. Why? Hold on. Somebody just wrote me and said I'm about to watch. Let me check all of my. Let me check all of my social medias. All right, so we don't have any comments, but I still got people that's watching. Hold on a second. So y'all can't see the numbers. Like right now, you can only see the numbers on Facebook, but I can see the numbers on Facebook, YouTube, and my fan pages. And it says, at least on Facebook, we got 2. On me, on the live that's on me and your page is 2. On YouTube, we have 4. From my other pages, all together, we got 18. We don't have any more comments. So I don't know if you have anything that you want to say or end off on, but for everybody that's still watching, for all 18 people who are still watching, and the 4 people who are watching on my page, on me or on my page or on Asia page, thank y'all for still being here. But is there anything you want to say to close out?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you for everybody who watched the live, even through all the difficulties. Thank you for sticking with us and watching it and supporting. And I guess my biggest message for this live is go for it. Don't let anything stop you. I'm not perfect. The next model isn't perfect. Next photographer, whoever is not perfect. Go for it. You know, don't let anything stop you, and be confident in yourself, and you can do it. You know, you can do anything through Christ. So go for it. That's my message.
All right. So before we get off,
Mm-hmm.
okay, we do got a comment. We got a long comment.
Okay.
We got a long comment. Also, I have a makeup artist who's about to join the stream.
Okay.
So at least in that hopefully what comes from that is something that y'all can link with. But his comment said, Jesus, where did it go? His comment, all right, give me a second.
Okay. No, no problem.
His comment, NDA Photography's comment,
Mm-hmm.
Jesus is a long comment. He said, it's the models. Hold on, let me bring it up on the screen for
Okay.
everybody that's still watching. It says, it's the model's job to choose her photographer wisely, as well as the other way around, as well as other members on the team. I don't like when people want to work with me and know nothing about my work.
Absolutely. I absolutely agree with that. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. I absolutely agree with that. Like, I've had a couple photographers reach out to me, and one thing about me is I don't knock anybody's work or hustle. Everybody starts somewhere. I know for me as a model, I'm not perfect. There are things that I need to work on and that I can do better on as a model. But you know, for me as a model, it's very important that I am represented the right way and that my work is represented the right way. I don't want to take a picture and put like all this hard work into it and then the photos turn out bad. You know what I mean? And like I said, I'm not knocking anybody's hard work or hustle, but you know, it is what it is. Like, you know, if you feel like you're more advanced, then you need more advanced what do you call, like, equipment. You know, you need more advanced cameras and backgrounds and editing and things like that, so that your work can look good, you know. And I think it's very important for models to not just accept anything, and also for photographers to not just accept anything, you know what I mean? So I definitely think it's on the model. You know, you should know who you're going to, you should know who you're working with. Even if you don't know everything about them, you should have at least seen their work so you know.
He also said, research is key. All
Absolutely.
right, so altogether
Knowledge is power.
still says I have 18 people watching. 4
Mhm.
on Facebook.
Please, if you guys have any questions, please ask them.
Yeah, any questions? Feel free to ask because I think we've been online 2 hours and 43 minutes.
Yep, let's keep the conversation going. If you guys would like, I'm down. But if not, you know, like I said, my message is to be encouraged, keep going, don't give up on yourself. Um, there, one thing I will say I want to add is that there is a space and there's a crowd for everybody, you know, especially now, you know, because we are in a time where diversity and inclusion is so important. There is a space and an opening for everybody. You know, people feel like, oh, I can't do this or I can't do that because I don't look right or I have these issues, these flaws. But no, you know, you can, because you'll touch somebody, you'll reach somebody out there. You know what I mean? Like, there are tons of influencers who start their platform and base it around their flaw, whether that's acne or dealing with their weight, you know, or whatever, being body positive, or dealing with the fact that maybe they don't have any hair. You know, there are people that deal with that condition. Whatever, there is a space for everybody. You know, people who have tons of tattoos, but they still want to model. You know, short people, you know, like me, you know, who still want to model. There's a space for everybody. So, you know, stay encouraged, keep going, don't give up, and just love yourself.
All right, so we are going to end this. Well, we was going to end it, but somebody joined the room.
Is it my
I guess
friend?
I guess she finally
She figured it out.
got in.
Let her in
Um,
so we can end it.
Timeless said, "Who's the MUA?" I don't think she's joined yet. I don't think she's joined yet.
Who's joining? Is it my friend trying to get in, or
It,
is the?
it says Drea Love.
Okay, yeah, that's her. You can let her
So
in.
she's in the room, but for some apparent reason, I can't see her video.
Let me tell her to turn her camera on.
Yeah, see, I've never joined the stream as a guest. So I have no idea how it looks from the guest room.
Let me see. If she can't get in, I'll just tell her next time. Next time we'll definitely do it. I definitely did enjoy this though. Let me see. She said it's acting stupid. Yeah, I told you like it's not me. It's definitely the app. Like this app it's okay, but it has its kinks that needs to be fixed.
All right, so let me see something right quick. Speaking of that, let's see. I'm gonna do one thing for her and see. Then, if not, we can we're gonna end the stream. Let's see. All right, so let's see. Let's see. Now, I'm thinking, have you ever heard of Twitch? Oh, she left. All right, guys. So that has been almost, we have been live almost 3 hours. Oh. Oh no, you good. Have you ever heard of Twitch?
No, what is it, like a streaming site?
Yeah,
Kind of.
it's usually for people that play games, but
Okay.
you can also do these interviews that mean you like this whole little setup. I can also do that there. I'm actually thinking about doing this on YouTube and Twitch, because on Twitch it's very, very easy to join.
Yeah, I would definitely say we're gonna need a better platform, or streaming site, I should say, because this just randomly.
Yep, and then she left or kicked her out again. For everybody that's watching, give me 1 second. There she goes. Yeah.
This randomly cuts out, and that's not good for your platform.
I know.
What you're trying to do.
Yeah. So
I don't know what's wrong with it. I don't know,
so
because be on for so long, the camera becomes inactive after a while.
look, so I'm gonna tell you how the viewers look every time when me and you are talking. Right now, it says 16 people, right? The moment you left, half the crowd left. Right? And right now that you back in, it's 17 people. Now it's 18 people. So it's definitely, I don't know if this is gonna sound bad, but just imagine 2 dudes just sitting there in the stream talking. That's why I have to build this. That's why I have to build this. That's why I have to build this up on.
Hi.
I have to build this up.
The most complicated situation I've ever been in.
I know.
It's like 15, 20 minutes trying to like click this thing.
Yeah, it's
Hi.
it's definitely. I definitely need to start. I'm trying to build this up on YouTube so that I don't have to constantly keep doing this on Facebook.
Yeah, yeah.
But
I support you.
since I have Drea here, is there anything you want to
I don't even know what y'all was talking about because I've been trying to do
we talking about a whole lot of random stuff all of a sudden.
I had to get off this live just to go to try to figure this out, and this app, I love you.
Yeah,
it's hilarious because I know
I'm about to start doing this on Twitch and YouTube only. The thing about Facebook, the reason why I mainly do this on Facebook is to help build up my YouTube.
right. I have a question. Are you using this app because you're streaming on multiple platforms? Is that why?
No, so I'm actually on two apps. I'm on the Facebook aspect, and I'm on another app called Restream.
Okay.
Restream is the main way of how I can stream on multiple platforms at once. Now, I think one of the reasons why it may kick you, or I might we'll randomly be talking and it'll kick you out. It could be because I'm streaming on multiple platforms instead of just streaming on one. Because I could have just did this only on Facebook. Because in the past, when I've done this only on Facebook, it was never any issues of coming in and then being kicked out or people not being able to be heard.
And that's
what
what I was like, I know I should be able to join on Facebook without having to use this app. I should be able to join.
Yeah, that's the only thing. So I'm using a broadcast source. Obviously me and you can go live on Facebook easily.
Right.
But in order for me to have 8 people in the stream, in order for me to have the YouTube and the Facebook comments, and when I start doing Twitch, in order to have all those comments pop up on the screen, I need a broadcasting source.
Okay.
Also, I don't know if people know, when you go live on Facebook and you save that live to your phone, the quality automatically is dumbed down. Okay. Once we get off live and now download this content, it's going to be in 1080. My camera will be in 4K. Your iPhone 11 will be in 4K. And what phone are you on, Drea?
I'm using Galaxy. I'm not an iPhone person at all.
Ain't that wrong with Galaxy? Because this right here, can you see this? This is my first iPhone too. Ain't that wrong with Galaxy?
Let me see. Do you have the same one as me?
I got the 11.
Okay, I have the 7.
Yeah. So this is my first time on this is my first iPhone also. So the thing about the broadcasting sources is it allows me to download this video and the content that the main source is recording in. So I'm shooting in 4K on a professional camera. So when I save this, let's say I saved this and I chopped it up and I put pieces of this on YouTube, it's gonna be in 4K. You can't do that with Facebook. Plus, Facebook, it usually does it where it's Facebook, it does it where it's one person on top, one person on bottom.
Yeah.
For the people that's watching this, it looks like this. And they got me here, and then they got y'all two on top of each other.
Oh, so for me, it's like right next to each other.
Yeah, because y'all are watching it from the guest room. But if you watch it back on another phone, from another phone, you guys actually look like this.
Ooh.
Yeah, here we are.
Also, do y'all see how all of a sudden when I put my phone in front of the camera, my background turns turns completely black?
Yeah.
With a bad photographer? Excuse my language. Excuse this joke. As a bad photographer, when they do that,
that's what it's gonna look like.
It looks overexposed in the background.
Hi, this is
How
my
y'all
sister.
doing?
Hi.
Hello. Hi, Asia. You look beautiful.
Thank you. You look cute too. I like your hair.
Thank you.
What's
All
what's
right, so
Sorry.
um,
Sorry, Jonathan.
I'm sorry.
all right, so Asia, we gonna do what time is it? We'll do 10 more minutes.
Okay.
Um,
Oh,
Timeless said,
don't do it on my account.
have her introduce herself, how long she been modeling, her experience working with other models and photographers. So you got to remember that even though we went through this, it's people that's just now joining
Oh yeah,
who
no,
have
that's
no idea.
that's
And
totally.
Dakota is here too.
Hi Dakota. That's the person I just worked with. The last person I just worked with. I had an amazing experience with him. He was awesome. And the
Yeah.
photo
So
well.
go ahead and give a short bio of yourself.
Okay, well, my name is Asia Washington. I go by Asia Maria. I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 23 years of age. I am in school currently for business, and I've been modeling on a serious note for a year now. So I started seriously modeling this year, and it's been a lot of ups and downs when it comes down to it. Um, but what was the second part of the question? How has it been working with photographers and other models?
Yeah.
Um, my experience so far, like I was saying earlier, I've been doing my own like at home photo shoots. So, I've just been doing my own thing because I haven't really been able to work with a whole lot of people, especially since COVID. COVID kind of shut everything down. And it made it hard for everybody to be able to travel and do what they need to do. So, I was just kind of doing my home. But so far, working with photographers. Oh,
Like,
I had to change the view of the camera
okay.
because it had you in a real tiny box and it had me and her in big boxes.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
I had to change it to make it look better. So I know all of a sudden it got like super
I
super
was
zoomed in.
it's like, oh. Um, but working with other photographers and models have been great so far. I was with BTS for a while, and working with the other models was fun. I had a lot of fun. It was nice having that team setting and being able to interact with other who have the career goals and same aspirations as me. So that was really fun. It was also fun because it's nice to be able to have a positive female environment. That's not really showcased a lot. But I definitely had that experience with BTS, so that was really fun. And as far as working with other photographers, I just worked with D Caldwell, and that was really fun. I've also worked with Booker from BTS, and I've had fun doing that because he's also a videographer. So, does videos and photos. So that was a nice. So right now, my experience is fine. Thing which I stated earlier that I don't really care too much for is when people are kind of unprofessional with what they do. You know what I mean? Like I feel like your first impression is your biggest impression. And when someone comes to me and says, "Hey, I want to work with you," but then they don't say anything else, they don't reach back out, firm, that bothers me. You know what I mean? Because that's just like that. This is like my second job. You know what I mean? So it's just like be professional. You know what I mean? Like if you want to work with me, work with me. If you're going to book me, but please like communicate. So that's the only thing so far.
Dre, I got a comment that's for you.
oh no, I can't see no comments, but
All right. So I'm gonna have Asia read it back to you.
oh, is it that bad?
No, it
It's
pops.
not it's not bad. It's not bad. It's funny.
Okay.
Asia, do you see it?
Not yet. Oh, I see it. They said you need an iPhone.
No, I don't. No, I don't. But I don't.
I didn't care for iPhone until I went iPhone. It's different.
Hey,
well,
Nita.
I agree with you there. It is different. One, I don't feel like I should forcefully, like, I feel like, you know how iPhone said, like, a few years back that they purposely messed up the older phones just so you could buy the new
Yeah,
one. I
just
don't
so
like
that you have to upgrade. Yeah,
especially into like buying something newer just because you just decide to make one little
you know
twitch
what?
of a difference.
Android is better than iPhone. The only thing about iPhone that I like is when I record a video and I upload it, it stays clear. Other than that, Android is way better than iPhone.
See,
Yeah,
I'm a picture person or all that stuff, so I can't tell no difference because I personally wouldn't care. But she's more like, oh, taking pictures. She needs that like quality,
right.
perfect. I could care less. I'm real casual, real laid back, so
Yeah,
we're
for me,
like night and day.
I use
But
my iPhone for, recording videos and different things like that. So really, that's one of the things that I like about iPhones is the camera. But then another thing is I have a lot of Apple tech, I guess you could say. I have a lot of Apple tech. So like I have a computer, Apple computer, I have an iPod. So I've just been used to Apple, but I do like Android's quality, their setup and how you can just kind of do what you want with it. And iPhone,
Yes, it's freedom. Android is better than iPhone because it gives you freedom. Like
yeah,
Windows computers are better than Macs because Windows computers give you freedom.
yeah,
The thing with iPhone is it just connects.
see, I
Amazing.
realized that for the iPhone, I didn't realize this until this year that you have to have a specific um headphone,
yeah.
like that's
Yeah.
the same
No, but
plug
they
in
changed
as
that.
the
Like
charger.
that
That's
wasn't.
doing too much. That's doing too much. Just give me some headphones. I'm good.
It wasn't even like that a couple years ago. They just changed that, and I don't know why. It's really annoying, but
Yeah. At the end of the day, Android is better. Android is better than
Look,
iPhone because it gives you crazy freedom.
they
yeah.
got the picture quality. I'll give them that.
Um,
I'm still not
Timeless.
too bad right now. I don't think so. It ain't the best. But...
Timeless said, keep buying them overpriced iPhones.
Every time it's like picking up glass. Like it's so fragile. Like it's too expensive to fix. So everybody walks around with a broke iPhone.
You know what? You're right.
You don't Apple carrier.
I used to say everybody I know they got an iPhone got a cracked screen.
Not me.
And it
She
costs hundreds of dollars.
near and dear to her heart, like it's her
It
child.
costs way too money to get an iPhone screen, even the back cover fixed.
I don't. It's not like reckless with my phone. Like I don't know. Like, but I've never been that way. Like you know how people lose their phones. Like I've never had that experience. Like I've never lost my phone. I've never lost my keys.
She
Like
lost her phone before.
I've
She
never lost my phone.
found it on her.
I've
She,
never lost my phone.
you had to get off our school
Oh
bus,
no,
get
that's
back on, just to go back to the school.
it was in
She
my
lost her
that
phone,
didn't
had to
count.
redo.
No, that don't count. It was in my
That
bag.
didn't count. You lost it.
It was in my bag. That does not count at
Okay,
all.
we're taking over this with our little
It's
banter.
one thing to lose it, actually lose it, like leave it. People be leaving their phones and
Oh,
this.
I've
Nita,
never lost a phone. No, I
Nita
never did.
said, not her. Her phone is her baby.
Oh, Nita said her phone is her baby. We know that, Nita.
Yeah, took a while for it to grow.
Is there any more questions from the fan page?
All right, so we have no more questions, but that 10-minute round was up.
That went for 10 minutes.
Jesus, I am hungry and I ain't ate at all today. Oh,
Me
look at that. All right,
You
so
should feel like a
I gotta do promotion away from modeling. Dre, you see Milwaukee?
Yeah.
Are you in shape?
Yeah.
I'm like by my body, you know.
Yeah.
So you go to a gym already?
Oh, am I in shape? Shape? No.
All right, well, come meet
Can I
me.
run a mile? No.
All right, so I need you to do something for me.
Oh, girl.
Matter of fact, I need you to do something for me too, Asia. I need y'all to come get a membership at Planet Fitness.
I had one.
I need y'all to come on, train with me because I'm finna go into a private gym. So I'm trying to promote my training, my personal training services, so that when I leave, I can take everybody with me to my private gym. Nita says she needs a gym. Nita, if you inbox me when this live is over, we're gonna get you a membership for $1, and then I'm gonna see you on Monday. So
I do need to force myself to actually exercise. I'm not even gonna kid you, but
I exercise,
I
but
feel like I would need like a
I need
personal person to like just do it and like yell at me to do it because I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna come.
yeah, come on. I Asia, I train Shay. I'm about to train Bernice. I used to train Naya. The way that Naya looks now came from working out with me.
and she looks good. So
when we get off this live, I'm gonna text Naya and tell Naya she need to get back into the gym.
Good, I ain't gonna lie now. Body right.
And then Nita says she needs a gym, but she eating this chicken sandwich.
I'm with you, friend.
Wow.
See, we like slowly will try to do some exercise, and then we were like, okay, let's go to Wendy's. Like,
yeah. Then we do that.
All right, so
we try.
I guess the more women I have in the stream, the more people that join. For all 25 people that's watching, half of y'all might be too late because we're about to round this up.
Yeah,
but I will be live. Matter of fact, I'm going live tomorrow with Jade. Asia, you know who Jade is, right?
Yeah, I know who Jade is.
I
think I haven't met her yet, but I know who she is. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been knowing Jade for years. I know she was modeling and then she got pregnant and she stopped and then she came back. And she joined up with BTS. And then whatever happened. And then she came back home.
Ooh,
so
this interview.
Like you said she came home. You mean to you?
You sound like
what'd you say?
I said you said she came back home. You mean to like you, EVON Models? Is that what you was trying to say?
Yeah. Home as in general. Home, okay, not home. Not home like back in home. No.
No. Tell you how that came off. It came off like she know where home is.
Yeah, I was talking all modeling terms.
I know, but we get it.
Wait. Speaking of that, we're about to round this up, so they probably not watching anyways. It's a lot of BTS models that came back. Because I've been knowing people before they joined BTS, And because I don't know if you ever had this conversation. I knew certain models before they went over there. The only reason why they weren't in my modeling team, because I tell people the truth. I can't baby you. I can't do all the stuff that a manager does because I don't believe in it.
Right.
So some people needed a manager. So they went they went the manager route. But in general, they're not going to be a modeling team, but it is girls that were over there who I'm gonna start back helping out. It just won't be in my modeling team circle. I don't know if I should say this on live, but in your situation, in Jay's situation, currently, I do say y'all are in my circle. So models like Bernice and Naya and Laya, they not Bernice because I never met Bernice, but Naya and Laya are more like family to me. But circle wise, I do consider you and Jay in my circle of my modeling team. So to end this live off, trying to figure out the words here so it don't sound crazy.
What you trying to say?
You're worried. Like, what's supposed to happen?
It's good to be where you should have been. Modeling wise, for everybody that's watching this and don't know what that meant, modeling wise, I told you this on the phone. When I first seen you as a model, I should have said something then. So now that you are, somebody said, "Come on, come on now." Somebody said, "Come on now, John." Now that you're free.
Free as a bird.
Come on where you should have been, modeling wise.
Absolutely.
I got to keep saying modeling wise for the people that just happen to randomly join and don't know what we're talking about.
We're talking modeling.
Everything is modeling that we're talking about. So, and I'm quite sure Jay go watch this because I did text everybody this live, so I'm quite sure when people wake up or get off work or whatever, they go watch this replay. You know, it's gonna be a 3-hour replay. But I'm excited for working with you. If you go officially, just come on and be in the circle.
Absolutely.
We got hold on. All right, so last comment that I'm gonna read.
Okay.
Drea's expressions are priceless.
I can't control it.
Man.
You know what? You're right. Because every time I say something, I don't look at Asia first. I look at Drea first. Asia know what I'm talking about, but Drea may not know what I'm talking about. So when I say it, it's like I'm looking at her first because her face expressions is how people who don't know what I'm talking about.
No, I understand. I understand what you're saying, but it's just like it's the way you're saying it. I'm just like
I ain't know no other way of saying it. So yeah. I
don't know how to word this, but I was like, "Ooh, what's about to happen?"
Jessica, thank you. Asia, anytime you want to go live, again, let me know.
Absolutely. This was
if
fun.
you text me anything modeling wise that involves a question, I'm gonna ask you, let's go live for 5 minutes and talk about it live. All right.
Okay.
So I can tell you that now. The reason for that is the same question you might have, somebody else might have. So instead of me giving it to you privately, even though I could, Even though I can give it to you privately, talking about it or answering it live where we can talk about it live with people and people can watch the replays. And especially if we go live for 5 minutes, I can actually download it and send it to you and let you post it. It can be helpful for other people.
Right.
Just to go ahead and end this off, Dakota said, great work, team. Great interview. Asia, hope to work with you again in the future. And you all have a great evening. So that's the perfect way to end it.
Absolutely.
Drea, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
I sent you a friend request because you're gonna be seeing me post workout videos. Hopefully you might see Shay Gray or Asia doing some push-ups and you be like, oh, I want to do them too. Then you just come on and just join me.
Oh, you a comedian too. That's funny.
I know, I'm a trainer. I'm a real life trainer too.
Nah, I can't know.
Wherever my shirt is at.
Girl, he's
Yeah.
like everything.
I'm the head trainer. I'm the head trainer at Planet Fitness.
Crunches, pearls, all of
multiple hats. Okay, I respect that.
Thank you, Nita. We got Asia, Andrea. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good night.
Bye.
And hopefully I see y'all. Hopefully I see both of y'all on Monday. I leave the gym at 1 p.m. on Monday. If you can't come before 1 p.m., I'll see you Tuesday. I'm in the gym till 7.
Okay, I'll be at work.
You know that face that people be.
So, other than that, I'll talk to y'all later.
All right. Bye.
All right.
Have fun. Bye.
I'll see y'all later. People, for everybody that's still watching this, for everybody who knows me, if you don't know what time it is, this is what time it is. Other than that, everybody have a good night. I will be back tomorrow. I need to actually work on the flyer for my live tomorrow, but I will be back tomorrow. And we'll do this again. So good night, good evening, whatever y'all gonna do. Talk to y'all later.